I'm sure everyone's super happy right now because Xavi has announced that he will be leaving the club on June 30th. His press conference, he's just announced that he will be leaving at the end of the season. It is a bombshell. It is something I don't think I've ever expected to truly hear from Xavi, but he has said it. He said it in this quote, "I will not continue at Barcelona after the end of the season." He said it here that he has announced that he will leave on June 30th, and he said, "We have reached a point of no return. It's time for change. As a player, I think that it's time to leave. I spoke with the board in the club today. I will leave on the 30th of June. It is heartbreaking. It is something that I don't think anyone really expected to hear today. But it is confirmed Xavi will be leaving this club. And it's crazy because people, first of all, so many things are running through my head right now. And you think of a player like this, it is crazy. He says here, the team dynamic is very negative. I can't find reasons for today's loss. And that's what I told Laporta. He was very emotional. We'll keep fighting for La Liga. We will keep competing. And the first thing that I want to first of all say is basically this from Barca times. You came here at a time when Barca was stuck in mid-table in January, and you made us qualify for UCL football with one of the worst Barca sides in history. You won 2 trophies in your first full season as Barca's manager, gave debut to countless talents, and single-handedly pulled world-class players because of your status. No matter how bad this coaching stint of yours goes, you were and are and will remain a hero, an emblem, the identity of our club. We love you, Xavi. Nothing, literally nothing, will make us forget what you've done for this club and as a player and as a manager too." That basically sums up this whole situation. The fact that people think that Barca's situation is down to Xavi, those people are ridiculous because it's not down to Xavi. It's not down to one person actually. Maybe other than Bartomeu, it's not down to one person. It is down to all the media that exists out there. It's down to us fans for a large part. And this is the problem. He says it right here. You asked me many times that if I'd be the Sir Alex of Barcelona. The truth is, it will never happen here. Never happen here. Do you guys hear that? Never happen here. You guys won't allow it. There will never be a Sir Alex Ferguson at Barca. Now think about it. Who was the closest to Sir Alex Ferguson at Barcelona? The answer to that is Johan Cruyff. We're talking about a manager that completely changed the environment. That was Johan Cruyff. And if you guys don't remember, or if you guys don't actually, if you guys haven't heard of this, he was kicked out of this club. The Johan Cruyff situation was so bad that the vice president of Barcelona at the time, Gaspar, actually went and told Johan Cruyff that he was sacked. He was sacked. The biggest sole influence in this club's history was sacked. And he wasn't just sacked for no reason. He was sacked where the president didn't even have the steel, the metal to go up to him and tell him that he was sacked. We're just never going to be that kind of a club. We don't give our players enough respect. Messi, we saw how he left. We see how every single player in this club leaves. All the legends. And it is truly incredible. You look at this. If you win the UCL, will you change your decision? No, that will not happen. I'll take a break after the season. Me and my family have suffered too much in these couple of years. I want to be with them. This is ridiculous. The fact that we've done this to a club legend, it is insanity. You cannot take a club legend that has won, 4 UCLs, contributed so much on the pitch, been literally the man in the midfield, and to do that to him and to create a situation where he'll be leaving the club and assess that he's been so stressed that it's affected his family as well. It is absolutely ridiculous. The fact that this is happening is absurd. He said here, the team dynamic is very negative. I can't find reasons for today's loss, and that's what I told Laporta. He was very emotional. He says here, today's defeat was very cruel. I don't remember one so cruel in my career. And I would say the main thing that here is, I don't want to be a problem for the club, and the best thing is to leave after June. I was a solution 2 years ago, but now leaving is the best option. He is the definition of a club legend. You're talking about a guy that realized that he's probably not mentally in the best position to actually deal with this club anymore, and he admitted that he could not be the solution anymore, and now he'll be leaving this club. I'm shocked. I don't think this is a easy thing to easily say, and the fact that he has officially announced it, thank God he wasn't sacked. I think that would have been way more heartbreaking as a fan, because you don't ever want Xavi to be sacked because of what he's done with this club. But to even see him come to a position where he's not even mentally prepared enough to take on this job, it is something that I don't think we've ever hoped. To be honest, we all thought it would be a fairy tale, right? That's what we thought. When Xavi initially came to this club, we're like, he's going to be the next coming of Pep Guardiola. He's going to be the next coming of this. He's going to be the next coming of that. The truth is, he was never that. And I don't know why we expected that, because how good he was as a midfielder doesn't mean it will translate on the Barcelona pitch. But you look at this, and the truth is, he will be leaving, and he'll be leaving indefinitely. Because he says, would you still leave if you won the Champions League? Yes. Do you think the club would be better if you leave? Yes. Do you want to add anything after this? No. He's certain with this idea. He'll be leaving this club. It is over for Xavi at Barcelona. It is one of the saddest times in our recent history. We've kicked out Koeman, club legend, won us the European Cup with that free kick. We've kicked out Xavi, one of the greatest managers, one of the greatest players in this club's history. And you look at this. You asked me many times that I'd be Sir Alex Ferguson of Barca. The truth is that'll never happen here. You guys won't allow it. Being Barca coach is so difficult. You see how they kill you. They criticize you. It affects you. This is a club legend, a guy that was ingrained in the La Masia system, knows about this, has talked about this previously before he was even manager, how ruthless the media is. And you see it now. And now Xavi will be gone as manager. It'll be the same cycle once again. And we'll once again see the problem with this Barcelona situation. He will be leaving as Barcelona coach, and it is heartbreaking as a fan.